doing.
A good start to the campaign, rolling the lowest on something. Very Pog.
Very Patrick of him.
Very Patrick.
Yeah,
Patrick.
it's on brand.
It's on brand.
Can't say
Alright.
he wasn't role-playing.
Alright, Patrick. Who are you in this land of Hizaru? Which you probably actually were the inventor of.
Yeah,
Now that I'm thinking about it.
it's me, Abu. Yep.
Yeah.
So, am I introducing as my character or just introducing my character?
You can introduce that in person. You can just say this. I'm playing blah blah blah. Whatever.
Well, if we're meeting with the rest of the party, Ramen stands up and he goes, "Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker."
Alright.
All
Thank you,
jokes
thank you.
aside, yeah. So Ramen is a chef, and yeah. So if you, I don't know if anyone else can access my background info, but he is on the run from the Dark Lord Chin Chin after being
Yes.
banished. So he's been undercover, just making ramen around the countryside.
Alright, isn't his nickname Noodles?
What's it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Did I write
Noodles.
that?
Tell me, Noodles, how long do you make the broth of this ramen?
Overnight.
Sounds quite good. Oh yes.
Yes,
Use the pork bones.
exactly.
Mm.
Ah yes.
At least
All
that's
right.
It's like I had as a child.
Alright.
Yeah, I would
Who is next lowest? Lawrence, you rolled first lowest. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh boy. Is this meeting for the first time or?
No, you guys are already in a party. You guys already know
so
each other. So
they probably already know that.
you guys have probably been traveling together for about 6 months, so you
Oh,
guys
that
don't
works.
worry about introducing yourselves.
Yeah, so I'm playing a Humi boy, 6'7",
Mhm.
pretty old, 63 years old. The
Holy
reference,
shit!
yeah, 63 years old.
still kicking her second.
Still kicking ass at this old age.
Yes.
Has not lost any of his prime yet. It's pretty good. Full plate mail. Since you've known him for 6 months, you'd probably know that he's a foreigner, and you'd also probably know that he is a paladin of Agma, the god of knowledge. You know, despite having a -2 in wisdom and -1 in intelligence, he's pretty good at it.
Alright.
And he has a pretty cursed sword. It's kind of just staring at him. It's not.
It was me, the sword.
I'm not gonna pronounce that name. I can't even remember how to pronounce it.
Think your sword's name? And then like
Yeah.
Raito Burrito?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Alright! Eli, introduce your character.
Yes. So my character is Publius.
Publius,
He was taken at a very young age, like basically from birth, as a slave, and he never knew his mom. And he basically worked in this massive estate for this elven warlord guy. And over time, they taught me how to speak Elvish, and I learned like basic stuff about managing the estate, and I kind of worked my way up basically. But eventually, I had an affair with the mistress of this elven warlord, and he sent me to gladiator school, and that's where I learned how to be a gladiator. And my alias is actually Crixus Lixus. That's the alias I took as a gladiator. But I've kind of renounced that because eventually, whenever I didn't die, I was actually pretty good. The elven warlord confronted me, and I killed him because he wanted to kill me. And now I'm on the run, and I met you guys.
Alright.
But I go by Publius. I like my slave name.
Alright, Ethan, what is your character?
Can we come back around to me? I'm eating.
Okay. Jan, you're up.
Okay, how do I do this? Well, I'm playing Yumi, who is a red orc or Oni, and she is a Kensei who was exiled from her clan, and so she is out to search for the means to kill a Yeti. So she could return to her clan someday and end her exile.
All
Excellent.
right.
Well, like, wait, so she's in exile, and why does she specifically have to kill a Yeti to get back into her tribe?
So I think you'd probably know this because we've spent 6 months together at least, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah, you guys would know each other's
Yeah.
like base backstory and reason for being here.
So they do like her clan is full of hunters, so they have like a yearly event where they go out hunting and the youth prove themselves that they could hunt on their own, and so she went with like a couple of other teenagers, and they ended up walking into a Yeti, and it got one of them killed, and so because of her irresponsible leadership, she got kicked out in exile until she brings the head of the Yeti back.
Okay.
Gotta find
All
the-
right. Ethan, are
kill
you good
Yeti.
to go now?
Yeah, I guess so.
It takes another bite.
What you
Gotta
eating?
lubricate the tongue,
Chick-fil-A.
as they say.
Nice.
Okay. So, my name is Hiroshima Nagasaki, or, but you can just call me Hiro. So I'm the youngest daughter in a pretty wealthy wealthy halfling family, from one of the smaller islands off the coast of Hizuru. And I was born a kitsune, and my parents kept it a secret from everyone, including my siblings. And as I grew up, they kind of distanced themselves from me, and whenever I reached adulthood, which is 20 years old for halflings, they basically kicked me out and put me on a ferry to Hizuru and said don't come back because they don't want, because people look pretty poorly upon kitsune. They're generally seen as evil, and my parents didn't want me besmirching our family name. And so yeah, I'm just trying to make my way. Yep.
All right. Brian.
All right. My name is Gyobo Masataka Oniwa, but you guys can call him Gil. That's what he usually goes by.
Nice.
He is a manist from the Imurat tribe, which is just a wandering tribe in the northern steppes, and he was born with 4 arms, which marked him as sort of a cursed child, as being favored by Akarok. But they didn't kill him. Instead, they decided to accept him and raise him, and he became a very accomplished warrior of the tribe. But over time, they're being constantly hunted because people think Manus are evil, they're unintelligent savages, and their bodies make for really good potions. And he's had enough of that, so he decided to depart from his tribe and not come back until he's redeemed the Manus name to make them honorable warriors and actual people instead of monsters the public see them as.
All right.
And he is also looking for a 4-armed wife.
God damn it.